for more videos.
Welcome back, everyone, to some more We the People. We are continuing our aggressive behavior against the Machipara's troops. The fleet is heading south, where we're going to drop off right here on this defensive jungle and then move into his camp. Shouldn't take much more than what we have there. Shouldn't take any more than what we have there to do the job. Lovely. Continuing our exploration on the west and the northwest. Looks like we're never going to catch up to that guy, but that's okay. Never, never. Is that gold? What is this? Oh no, that's rapeseed oil. Or rapeseed, rather. Look at the fur off this. That's nuts. Awesome. Seriously fast. We have 560 bucks. Can you trade me some other things? 320, okay. How about some berries? 102. Okay, I don't want any lower than that. I should be keeping like at least 1,000 so that we can make sure our pioneers and whatnot keep working. But we'll sail this guy back to the city. San Vicente, grab some more stuff. These fellows up here are supposed to be getting to work, expanding the bells up here. And we need some actresses up here to push our culture as well. Okay. You've been working to become a lumberjack. You're fishing. That's wild that we're just doing fishing with those guys. Are you able to fish as well? Yeah, but there's still a -2 food. It's not far from enough, but the medical office isn't needed yet. 34 bucks, we can finish that up. And the well would be actually a better choice right now. 202 from finishing that, huh? Let's put the medical office there on top of it then, and then the village well. All right, you can defend. We do need to push the culture up there. We need a cultural border war. Getting close to unloading that guy. You're ready to help defend here. I think that fixes the law and order issue. It does indeed. Fortify you for the time being until we get some more of these guys ready. 27 turns, 5 turns, and 22 turns. We need a university up here. So town courthouse should solve the crime issue there. Can we get this guy going anywhere without ruining the justice here? Can't produce any more rice, but that guy eventually would become an expert rice planter, right? Only 12 turns in. Yeah, all right. A little bit of bonus. Let's get that vision. Is this guy seasoned? Yes. Isn't there one that's not seasoned scout yet? Or did we get it? I imagine he's learned since we got him going. I imagine he's learned to be an expert. Cotton and lumber prices adjusting, a little autosave, so nothing happened in that turn other than getting a bit of cash, which is nice. Let's keep going this way. See what we can find. This way. Good. That is a treasure sitting in French territory. I mean, sure, head home. Ah, look at that. Our coffee planter is ready. You're gonna have to wander your way around there, because, well, I really don't have anything else for you to do. Pop that guy. Oh, withdrew from combat. Really, that's unfortunate. Waiting a little longer. We have the sloop here. Can we load up more guns? We don't have enough guns for you, huh? All right. How about instead, is there anything else we can run back to Europe with? Probably not. Huh. Okay. Who has guns? We don't have any more guns in the capital. We have tools. Sword, 100 guns. We need gunpowder being made. This place is not a good one for that. Let's just swap out some of this hemp, I guess, onto the boat and just run it to Europe. What's the hemp worth? Only $3, cheapers. We do have a surplus of coal. Quite a substantial surplus of coal. You know what we'll do? We'll take food to Africa. No, we don't. We don't have enough food. There is a opportunity in Africa to buy specialists. Coffee planters, we just trained one. Cotton, oh no, that's not the ones I wanted. I was looking for Still looking for somebody to do the coastal bird catching, but that's not any of these. I don't think. No, not even the slaves do better with feathers. Nobody does good with the feathers. Apparently this is not something that anybody can do, catching wild birds. We need falconers or something, I don't know. Okay, so there's no reason to head out here except for, unless there's a price that's better. And it is indeed. Okay, go to Africa then. We'll sell the fiver there. And maybe there's somebody, I'm sure there was somebody I was looking to buy. I thought there was somebody. Fruit would be not Africa. Or is it? No, we just checked, right? It's not the fruit. Indigo, cotton, coffee, peanut, and red pepper. Okay, so it's got to be Port Royal, which I can't check until the smuggler arrives. All right, you've got some goods, I think, to take home. Not a lot. There, that's fine. And then go to El Salvador. More exploration, expert miners. Don't know what or who that was, but all right, let's load off here. Don't worry, Dutch friends. We'll take care of your problem. We'll sail around there. No, we can't sail into there. You go there. We can't sail in that spot, which is awkward. And you go, you just enter right here. Lovely. Excellent. Guess who come to town? The Portuguese guns. As is historical. Giant fleets sail up to the port. Giant fleets of Portuguese sail up to people unexpectedly and bombard their villages. Listen, they were hungry, okay? Port Truffle has their first specialist carpenter completed. Lovely. Truffle could do mining. I don't know about this though. We are short some timber. We do that. Oh. Okay. So blacksmith's not going to be much use here. Oh, we can make sugar up here. Oh, look at that. Right, it makes sugar and sugar. Oh. If we do sugar production here, not a bad idea. Although probably better to do excess food right now. That'd be smarter. Yeah, sure. Not quite full. Oh, the premium furs are full. Good. Next turn, we'll sail out with the big load of goodies. Oh, look at this. They all have to... Alright. They're all interacting? Alright, that's unfortunate. No defensive structures built there yet. Begin the assault. First one withdrew, second two have hit successfully. That's 3 down. 4, 5, 6. Just pounding into them. You can go ahead and assign as a lieutenant to another line infantry. Wait, the cannon doesn't have a... No. Cannon can also take out a unit. Our cavalry is actually... Is he able to strike a second time? I think he is. Getting the upgrade and leadership too. And the second hit, he can do a second hit. I thought he might be able to. Wait, 3? He can do 3. Jeepers, dude. Alright. Now all of you can wait a turn. I just put that guy to sleep. Not what I meant to do.
Diga-me o que tenho de fazer. Estão todos presentes.
Wake up. Wait there. All right. That is another shepherd spot. Sheepy Hills. Not Sleepy Hills. Lots and lots of the resources that we've not messed with yet. I don't think I've ever harvested the rapeseed oil. Just not where I usually settle, right? It's just, I just usually don't start with it there. More coffee. Oh, you got cocoa. And you got silver. Lovely. Nice. How about sailing down here for some more goodies? Is there a village? There's a village over here. Good. You can loop around the islands there and come back up and head off to Europe. Okay, you've got more goods. That's the brigantine that's down to the south. I'm going to leave the rest of this. I'm also going to grab a wagon train. You just go to Europe. You sail to Europe. You don't have anything more to do. We have a wagon train somewhere that we need to bring to the north. Two of them here, actually. You need to bring some more wine down from Plymouth. Ah, look how quick he goes with those new roads. Lovely. Plaster Road, Plaster Country Road. There, and there, 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 and there. Oh, nice. You can get all the way through now, huh? Wonderful. That is also on a Plaster Country Road. Yeah, gets all the way through. Good. Okay, so up here. Man, what do we do with it? That's food. Let's get down here and make sure we got everything settled here. So this is Hills Grasslands. These are all going to be set up as food production. There, 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 and there at least. Possibly even this hill over here. Definitely this hill over here. So actually move you over that way. Got tons and tons of resources through here. You still haven't grown the culture here. That is quite disappointing. I expected it would have been there by now. Privateer is withdrawn from combat. Hello. A privateer, you say? A privateer. 7,200 bucks for a privateer. Now, I know they're going to be sailing a lot of defensible ships there. In fact, things like the schooners, I think, can outdo the privateers. Is it schooner? Schooner's got 30, privateer has 33. Can capture cargo, can attack without declaring war, can sail to Port Royal, hidden nationality, has chance to capture defeated ships, can explore rival territory. The schooner, oh yeah, it doesn't have a defense bonus against the privateers. The brigantine does. So that is the big difference with the brigantine, is its defensive bonus against the pirate ships. The Indiaman is bigger, faster, has a lower draft, so it has a more cargo space, or more harbor space needed, more dock, I should say. Can't cover any of the specialty ground, any of the difficult grounds. Shallow draft at all. Chance to escape to dry dock. Interesting. Docks or dry docks or naval shipyards or naval port. Okay, but the privateer is the primary choice if I'm going to be producing a fleet of those guys. I'm looking for stuff that is sellable in El Salvador. I think that's what we'll do, loading up, hit that guy. We'll grab the rest of the gold here. We'll get this thing off to Port Royal. You can immediately sail to Port Royal. Hopefully you get the ship, or get in there without issue. We'll deal with what the capital has after this. Two whole runs of attacks, eh? Sheepers! This place still has four capacity. We're going to give you a wait there, turn or two. This guy's hot-footing it all the way home. He's running all the way home. That's impressive, dude. Impressive. I guess he's not a dude anymore. They changed the icons based on different trades, and now he's a female. A little confusing, but... You're here. Why are you stopped? Did you take damage or something? Oh, the privateer fight. That's why you stopped. It was that's where the privateer was. Okay, well, let's start by selling off your goods. More guns, please. Oh, never mind. She doesn't want guns anymore? She does want guns, but she doesn't want to spend that much on them. Interesting. All right, we'll let you recover there, and let's see if she... Oh, she probably still has a stock of guns to distribute. Wine and some furs can go back to the capital. Just like that, it arrives. Nice. All right, Mr. Pioneer, you're going to set up a plantation right here for making sugar. Lovely. So we'll get some rum producing over in Port Truffle. It'll be truffle wine. Truffle rum. Portuguese truffle rum. I like it. I approve. Mass producing truffle rum. Okay, so we need cash flow. That is the desperate situation we have. I do not like smuggler ships that can't get off to sea in one move. Why didn't you go this way? Why didn't you just go in here? Don't you have 6 mobility? You definitely should, and maybe there was a storm in the way. He should have gone in there and left immediately. Unfortunately, he's sitting vulnerable at the shore's edge. Huh. Alright. Don't like that at all. Europe was going to, and I'm going to have to see what he has here. So, El Salvador, what is your desperate needs? You're getting more coffee. I already brought it. You've got wine and coffee, and that's it. Cheapers. Is there anything else we can produce? If I make a fur trader's house here, I just put a fur trader's house in here for 800 bucks, they immediately will start selling luxury coats at 16 a turn, and coats at whatever the demand ends up being for that. Every turn automatically, because the house itself will produce some from that fancy dude that we got. What else can we produce? Coats for 15. Wool, that's not a profit, but the domestic coats is. Make $4 a time on there. Cigars, we can make $4 a piece on as well. Anything else? Salt, there's 6 of them, and we can make $1. Not great. Rum, or fruit brandy rather, at 15. Rum at 15. Both of which we can make. Beer needs barley. I don't think we have a barley source. Olive oil, we don't have rapeseed oil. We do have the train oil. No, we don't have the train oil. We have a dude that can make train oil. And pottery. Might be worth doing pottery as well. Luxury goods. Not a bad idea. We can buy coca leaf in Port Royal to sell here. Maple doesn't sell great. Spice, no. Okay, so unless it's one of these ones, I'm going to say we're probably going to go with the cloth as our resource of choice. We'll go to Europe, we'll grab cloth, toss her on there, and that's pretty much okay. I guess I could take some trade goods as a direct sell object. Send back. No, not there. I clicked wrong. Send back to South Africa. There we go. All right. Well, that's that for these guys. So, supplies, bringing imports into El Salvador should be an always thing. We always want to get those local demands met. Not for that oh, hello. Expert rancher. Nice. 20% more sheep and cattle, and both of those we want. Expert rancher and master butcher. Happy day. Unfortunately, I think we already got a butcher, didn't... Oh, no, we couldn't afford a butcher. Ha! Look at us. Look how smart we are. Is there a spot over here that I can start breeding some horses? We have some horses. Is there a place where I could breed horses? Rancher could do horses there. Where is his best spot for horses? Is that the only spot we can do horse? Because if that's it, like there's no value in that. Yeah, that's not worth doing. We could take the horses somewhere else. Boop. Like, I don't know where, but maybe we can breed some horses. Does anybody have flatland? Could you maybe get some flat land? Perhaps over here? No. No. No, no, no. Actually, over here. This place can produce, right? Are we able to get flat lands anywhere that can have horses? I thought... Oh, you know what? That is, plains can produce horses. But not with that guy. Alright, then probably cattle would be our choice. Are we able to breed horses up here? No, just sheep in the hills. This isn't bad. Hold on. No, that's pigs. That's the tega. Get flax growing there, but no, I think what we need to do... Well, if we turned that into a ranch, we could produce horses there. But that's not really worth doing. How about we run you over here? And we'll unload that stuff. And then this wagon can probably take whatever we have surplus of back to the east. Nothing really. Okay. Never mind. You'll go back to Fort Christina. Alright, so the butcher is going to come over here to San Vicente. And the rancher can probably hang out there for the moment until he goes down south to settle. That's probably worth doing. Actually, can you, rancher guy, where'd you go? Can the rancher set up a settlement himself there? I've been buying them in Europe this whole time, but I can probably produce them locally. They take tools, horses, lumber, and stuff, so we do need to breed some horses. You're here to make us a windmill to add some food production to the capital. You down this way. And you go up this way. Lovely. We got wine and fur delivery. As approving of that. Plymouth, how you doing? Are you missing anything? No, you're surviving. Any grapes that we have down there could probably go north. That would be wise. We produce grapes here. Is that something we should be producing here? Probably okay. Although we could produce iron instead, but no, not worth it. Let's grab the wagon here. Get him to go over and pick up the grapes, and then he can go take them north. Grab whatever grapes are here. That's it, huh? Okay. And the horses, and bring them back here. Keep exploring. Hi, Apache. It's the first time I've met them. Cheapers. So many new people around, huh? Sorry about the pushiness earlier, dude. We didn't quite understand what the discussion was about. Clearly. That's there. There. I'm surprised this took all 8 of these guys 3 rounds to attack them. You have, no? Better than 4? Okay.
Às suas ordens. Diga-me o que tenho de fazer. Aguardo as suas ordens. Sim. Quais são as suas ordens? Às suas ordens.
Go ahead and knock on that guy's door.
Qual é o plano?
3.
Do que precisa? Quais são as suas ordens?
4. Last one should take it.
Estão todos presentes. Estão todos presentes.
With the artillery. Oh, they have to move together if I do it that way? Right.
Aguardo as suas
And
ordens.
you.
Diga-me o que tenho de fazer.
Lovely.
Aguardo as
This
suas
guy
ordens.
can be disbanded. Good. Okay. That's 1 village down. We got 1 more to go. Scout has been attacked and destroyed by a grizzly? Oh, goodness gracious. The Mad Hatter, we have our fur and trappers, huh? Alright, another specialist. You're going to be... Yeah. You're going to be a town guard. Fort Truffle, you have a town hall available. We can't afford it, I'm sure. We can afford to finish it. Stone, clay, and tools, yeah. we will have to in order to get that working, and then we'll put a storage house in there. All right, let's sell these off. It's only 720 bucks, but we are now in Africa. So the slave bark can be purchased here if you're doing slave work, and the slave overseers and hunters. So the overseer, having a slave overseer, I haven't talked about it because we're not using them in this playthrough, but the slave overseer gets slave overseer 1 and 2, and he can eventually get the third one for the upgrades. And basically that makes slaves stay around longer and be much more productive. So you can actually make a case for being productive out of that. I guess this guy can take a mulatto who can then become a fisherman. We'll head him over to Espirito Santo. I was thinking of maybe buying some stuff here, but it's not really worth doing. Town guard finished. Good. You can go ahead and take on your new role to defend the people of a fair country. And this guy can start training next. Renowned medic for 23 turns. You know what? I'm gonna let you keep going. You've been a fisher for 5 turns. You can get your training on. Good. Okay. Warehouse. Is the courthouse just missing stuff? I'm going to go ahead and get the courthouse. It's buff. So we keep going with the rest of it. And then the town market needs to go on there after the other stuff. So we really, really need to pick up the pace of this production facility. We don't have our town guard working as a town guard. So let's give him another turn or so, and then we'll get him town guarding. We have one there, veteran town guard. Good. You know what? Where are you going to go? You're going to go to Rio. You're going to go straight to Rio, sir. More exploring. Nearly done, it looks like. Oh, there's a seasoned scout trainer. Ah ha ha. Funny. We did lose one of our scouts, which is unfortunate. That was the new one in the southwest, wasn't it? That's extra unfortunate because of his positioning. Yeah, it is. What are you doing here? Wait, did I put a... How long ago did I put that mission there? Good gracious, lad.
Às suas ordens.
That's a long time ago. Land far, far away. Alright, all of you move in here. And all of you, including the treasure and those two, and wait until everybody's healed up, and then we'll just move south. Still some good land off to the west. We really could expand substantially westerly. My butcher has arrived. He's not really able to do any butchering yet, but we could get him carpentering until we get a butcher's house. Take the village market off there. We'll put in a stable. Before or after the tavern. Put in a stable, and then we'll put in a butcher's house as well. Not the leather works. Actually, a fur place might be useful. Not yet. There's the butcher's house. Okay, so the butcher will produce, the shepherd will produce sheep. Once the pasture is in place, he'll produce a lot more sheep. And then the milkmaid and, not fisherman, the milkmaid and cheesemaker will work in the stables. They actually, the way it works is they actually, because of the multipliers and how it actually, like, sells and remakes, or uses and remakes more animals, the stable actually increases. The milkmaid working in the stables actually produces more sheep. It's weird, but it's kind of think of it as the stables extra breeding program, I guess. And so between him and her, they should be able to produce enough to keep this butcher running full, which will then produce not down. He produces, what does he produce? Oh, of course, wool. He produces food and wool. I don't know why it's wool, but it's sheepskin, basically. And then we can turn that wool into wool cloth with a weaver who we have in another town. Why do we have the weaver in another town? Wasn't he supposed to be in here? He's probably supposed to be in here. Anyways, we'll move him down to here, and then we'll get the weaver's house to start producing there as well. That's a tanner. There's the weaver's house. Good. So tavern, stable, butcher's house, weaver's house. Let's do that in that order and rush them as soon as we've got the capacity to do so. Where is our weaver? You up here. That's a vintager. So Plymouth is producing a finished resource, which is lovely. Fort Truffle, not producing a finished resource. So Vicente will produce cheese and wool cloth. That's good for a starter. They'll also produce enough wood to do charcoal. This is Fort Christina. And I'm not really sure what they could produce, other than, I mean, they could produce cannon and stuff. They could also produce a crap ton of grapes. But we might turn those hills into food producers. Espirito Santo, the new one, will produce fruit brandy and coffee. As well as probably, I don't know about the iron, but those other two are much more important. Where the heck is my... I swear I had a weaver, didn't I? Huh? Oh, there he is. I looked at him and I missed. Alright, you're going to come out of here. Be a colonist. I'm happy with your colonial works. You're fine. You go ahead and maybe get him some more lumber. That's a terrible situation here with no lumber at all. Alright, you're going to go to San Vicente. It might take some time to get these things started, but we're starting to slowly shift towards prioritizing industrialization in the cities that we've got. And I need to also keep pushing west to explore or to colonize to the west. So is this guy able to switch to being a colonist? Oh, no, don't clear your specialty. He's not ready, so he can't actually do anything right now. We'll put the horses in here. We can go... Actually, we can take some grapes, some wine elsewhere. We could probably sell the wine, but here we go. Look at that. There's the luxury coats being produced. Every turn, this thing will produce on its own from the domestic production. Without a worker in it, it'll produce one coat and one luxury coat. We happen to have a demand for 2 luxury coat a turn, but so it won't fully fulfill that, but they will get market profits, entertainment, over here. Fulfilled domestic demand. So right now, the only ones we're getting is the luxury goods and the wine. Or sorry, the luxury fur coats and the wine. But that's something. It ain't nothing, honey. We could upgrade this building afterwards, and that would increase it to 2 at a time, which would be nice. We'll wait on this guy till next turn to get his thing done. You can run your grapes up to Plymouth, please. I think we had grapes up in Jamestown. Plymouth run will eventually get a schooner to do that job faster. We can also connect the roads up nicely there. That's probably a to-do soon job, I'm sure. For the pioneers, they can get through the roads, the mountains here. That would be great. Mountains, then up through the marshes there. Plymouth has a storehouse made. Fantastic, gentlemen. What else do you need? You need a well. Go ahead and get started on that. Now, our rancher. Are you able to become a settler? You can pioneer, but you can't settler. Why? What are you missing? Is it just not enough horses? It's just not enough horses. Perhaps you're able to make a horse or 2? You're not. I just need a place to produce a horse. Really, that's all we need to do. Is this flat? That's marsh. I don't think we can get horses out of marsh. We can get... No, that's goats. Man, we could get horses here. Couldn't we? I think we could. We just don't have the horses in-house. So let's get this guy back here. Get a rancher to run over here. I just need to produce enough horses to get them shipped off to make a settler. Pioneer here, finish that job. Okay, you've got a farm built there. This is to be something else. It's Hill Savannah right now. We could put in the coca leaf, which doesn't produce a ton of money, but it actually produces more if we just ship it to the capital and use it to fulfill, or ship it around to use to fulfill domestic demands. That would be worth doing. We can... We do make feathers here. Did you go to fishing instead? You did. You Dorkazord. Expert fisherman for 7 turns. It's not what I meant him to do, but okay. Interestingly, the mulatto does the fishing. Is this going to count as fishing as well? Hunting seabirds? I don't know how that works. I don't think expert fishermen catch more seabirds. Let's see. We do have some guns still over here. Nothing else urgent for you, so you can go ahead and wait here. I ended my war with the Swedish, right? That's disappointing. There's a Swedish ship right there. We found the Magna. Jeepers. Alright. Well, let's get you guys moving down south. It'll take you a few turns. Actually, you know what? It wouldn't take us as many turns if we take the boats and do this properly. There we go. Alright, you guys can wait there. We'll save a turn or so. Unload there, load up the wine and the silver. And you can go to the capital. Is this silver from up north? Probably, eh? We do have a decent chunk of silver now being produced up there, so we could probably get away with buying a ship just for its transport. Ah, we found the west coast. Down this way. That's an encampment. Go down here. You keep looking, see if that bear's gonna eat you too. He ate somebody else before. Veteran 1, please. You're the seasoned scout now. Were you just did you just get your seasoned scout status? It's possible. It's possible he did. Okay. How's Jamestown doing for the silver? Oh, they have 390 of it. Yeah. 200 silver. Silver's worth 18 apiece, 19 if you sell in Port Royal. Okay. I mean, we could just do a smuggling ship, but it's a little more easily endangered. What does it cost to buy a smuggling or a schooner? I like the schooners for that. That just seems like a perfect use for a schooner. 4,680. Okay, not bad. We could definitely get a schooner in there. Give it another turn here. If we get a schooner in there, it's going to give us 18 bucks. So 1,800 for 100. So the schooner does one trip and he can buy another schooner. Like we can straight up double buy there if we do that. We'll take an indentured servant here. And that's all. You can head straight to Espirito Santo to make a new fisherman. You pull in here. We'll grab the whole rolling army here, except for the treasure. Treasure can go back this way. Before we move, grab you and get you assigned to someone. Oh, you just picked someone. Apparently the rest of them have sergeants. That's impressive. They're all equipped already. All trained already, I should say. We need... from you, Veteran 3. From you, oh, Explorer 3. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that is quite interesting. Fearless versus mounted units. Charge versus siege. There's storm attack. I mean, he does do a lot of that. It's not really what he's designed for, but still, worth doing. 8 of you, hop on there. Nice. And I guess you guys are going to go just right down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. And offload. Can't make there this turn, that's okay. Alright. Scouty scouts, huh? I think we got the other guy coming down that way. Let's go to the east then. There's so little left to explore. There's a patch, and down here's a patch. And we lost the scout down here. To be honest, I think that means we'll run around with you. At least talk to the villages. More wine and silver delivery. 4,600, huh? How about we go to Jamestown with you, and we'll bring back the silver that way. That's... I did the wrong thing here. I moved the wrong vehicle. Oops. You were supposed to... Did you bring the horses? No, you were supposed to bring horses, though. We have 103 sheep, though. That's good. We're supposed to bring the horses over here. Yoink. Why is there a town guard still? Oh, he's on his way to Rio de Janeiro. Okay, we're supposed to get this guy chilling out here making horses. Or making horses? You can't yet. Wait a turn or two. Visit the new friends nearby. An expert hunter trainer. You're just about done the exploration there, I imagine. There's... Oh my. You can trade for something. No, you can't. Nothing left to go, huh? Well, head off to Europe. It's the brigantine that can just make his way home. Okay. Next episode, we'll be able to finish off this last of much... Unless he's got another village in here, but I don't think so, because there's Tupe. So he shouldn't, no. The Dutch would like us to send them some funds. That's troubling. His Eminence would like to send us a preacher, and there's some good funds. 8,500. Okay. Change up the pace. I did send a ship up there, but I'm going to buy a schooner to get this first schooner running. He's a nice quick transport, and he'll help us get some more cash flow in the north there. Is there anything that we can buy in the $3,800 range before... you go back to carpentry. Before we do any other... nonsense. That guy going there. Let's go up to Jamestown and get it settled in. What are you going to pay for this? 2,400. Never mind. Yeah, you're not paying enough for the guns. I will pass, friend. Somebody over here that wants guns? No. Somebody down here that's close to the Dutch or the Englishman that wants guns? No. Unfortunate. Well, let's pop up here and see if they'll pay us for better than $24.50 for the guns. Well, that is a sweet spot. Look at that. Wales right there to this town. Oh, Elizavinsk. That would be a really nice town for whaling. Good production. Get some some sugar for rum, some fruit brandy, lots of fish, and whaling. Jeepers, inland whaling? Huh. Good deal. And you could easily just blockade this from enemy access. I don't think... Is that shallow? Yeah, no ships can go through there. It's only the North Pass here. The Jeepers, that's like Lock Island. Man, that's awesome. Let's see about this. The guns for... In Europe, they sell for $18.90, so they got to be giving us closer to $4,000 for these to be worth. There you go, $47.50. We accept your offer. Much better. Are you able to sell me something nice? Some food. We'll come back and load up food on there on the way passing by. Let's unload the troops. Good. Is this all... This is all coast? Which means we can run in here. And we can blockade everything here as well. And grab the whole 9 yards here. You guys can rest up before you start hitting them. And you'll wait there for pretty much forever. Okay, so... what does Jamestown need? Before we send this ship back, what does Jamestown need before we end off the day? They need fishermen. That's really what they need. They need food, they need fishermen. They need fishermen and a lumberjack. Can we get both? There's 2 spots there. Can we get a lumberjack and fisherman? Let's get an expert fisherman for 1,600. Not bad. How about a lumberjack? An expert lumberjack. Okay. Yeah, that's good. We won't equip them with anything for that town. You guys drop there. So we just spent about $8,000, almost $8,000 to get to Jamestown a schooner and a fisherman and a lumberjack. That $8,000 will be paid back the moment he delivers his first load of 400 silver. So that's a win to me. I don't know that there's much else to explore here. Jeepers. Okay, how about you head down to this area somewhere in the future. You're going to talk to friends. We'll finish off this turn and then we'll be done. And hopefully we're very close to finish the exploration of the world. That can be unloaded, that can be unloaded, and this guy can hop on over to here to trade with our fisher training friends. Fishing villages near your capital is always good. Let's load up the horses this time properly, as was intended the first time. Instead, send you to San Vicente, and we'll drop off the horses here. Then this guy can start producing some horse, hopefully. Is there any spots you can do that? No? You can't make horses here, eh? How is that possible? That's plains. Doesn't plains produce horses? I have been stand correct. Oh, it's got forest on it. That's why. You're doing what? You're 6 turns from building a windmill. I'm going to interrupt you. You're going to go over there and build a forest. All right, that's part of the problem. Is he able to be a pioneer? Actually, just finish building your windmill. And you can equip as a pioneer if we have the supplies. We don't... Oh, wait. You can ranch for 1 horse somewhere. It says he can. What is going on, man? Oh, there it is. Rancher. Up top in the northwest. I mean, that's 1. That's not great. Part of the reason he's so low on production is because we don't have a lot of them. But once the stable finishes, we'll buy that out. Once the stable finishes, the sheep and the milk and the cheese will all start being produced. And then the rancher can also get a boost to his production. Once he gets over 40, 50, 60 of them there, he'll be good to go with actually providing output to the other villages. So that will be fine. And then we can use those horses to start breeding up. Right up there. Yeah, okay. We can use those horses to start breeding up some more settlers, and then start pushing settlement out to the west. So that'll be it for next time. Thank you so much for joining us. Hit that like button before you head out if you don't mind. We'll see you in game.